Hello, hello, my friends. I need to put some links in here. Hold on a second. Maybe. I want to talk about the full moon and all the fun that's going around. Hold on, let me grab these links. Then I will be with you. Give you a couple minutes to join on. Doing special. My spirit was yelling at me today, so maybe not yelling, but I was talking loudly. Oops. There we go. Okay. Got a bunch of links up. There we go. So I want to talk about what's going on in the world because there's a lot going on. It is a full moon. If you have not felt it, I'm shocked because I sure have. It has been a week in my life. Oh my gosh, so much going on. It is also the end of Mercury in retrograde, which is for some people a happy ending. Retrograde doesn't necessarily bug me too much anymore, but there's still times that I have some upgrades that happen. This week we had some upgrades that happened. So it was a little bit wild energy. So tonight we have the end of Mercury in retrograde. There's still usually a little bit of a couple days where things kind of shift. People call it a shadow time. So that's still going on. So you still want to slow down. You want to watch for details. You want to be very present. You want to be very grounded. You want to communicate really clearly. To me, retrograde's kind of a cleanup period. So you really want to take the time to put some time into things. Slowing down is a big deal. Okay. If you guys are on live and can hear me and everything, say a little hello in the comments so I know it's working correctly. I think it is. We also have a full moon, of course, tonight, and it's the last full moon of the year. How did that happen? I know some people have had an amazing year, and I know some people are just happy they made it through. I know there's lots of people in the middle. I actually had a pretty damn awesome year this year. This is one of the first years. I don't know how to say this. It's one of the first years that things feel really satisfying. Like the things that I wanted to do, I put the energy and work into it. The things I wanted to accomplish. Not that everything went perfect because it definitely didn't, but it was a pretty good year. Like I feel really, really satisfied. And I was like, well, damn, I want to feel like this every year. So it's a great night to set intentions. It's a great night to let stuff go. So we are definitely going to work on that because there are some shit that happened for people over the year, whether it's health stuff, financial, work, career, relationship. I know so many people that got divorced this year, things like that. And so each month I host a full moon group clearing, and I've been doing it since 2019. I think it's been since 2019, the end of it. And every month it grows, and every month it's great. And every month I love doing it. So it's actually one of my favorite things that I get to do because we're doing meditation, guided meditation, but it's also doing active clearing work. And so it's teaching my clients and students that are in there, it's teaching you how to actually move the energy. And you can't destroy the energy, but you can sure as hell transmute it. You can shift it. You can release it. Like there's lots of things that you can do. And so one of the things it's Sunday here. And so it's kind of my catch up day, get laundry done, all that kind of stuff. And my spirit kept yelling at me like, hey, hey, hey. So that's why I'm on right now. So we have a couple of different ways you can join. One, we added that you can do buy a full year ahead of time and you get 2 months free. Okay. So you can do a year subscription on it. You can also go month to month. That's typically what people do. I haven't for a long time done single sessions because the way things used to work in our systems, oh my God, it was such a mess. And people wouldn't get links, they wouldn't get the emails, they don't read, they don't check junk mail, like all the stuff. And so I didn't do them for a really long time. But my spirit is guiding me that if there is some people that watch this today, it's at 7 p.m. Central tonight on the dot. So don't wait until 7:05 to jump on. Get on early. Okay, so everyone's settled by 7. But if you want to do a single session and try it out, I put a separate link in the comments. I have the year link in there. I have the monthly link in there. And I also have a single session link for tonight. So if you are needing some closure for the end of the night or the end of the year, or maybe the end of the night, bring that. Okay, you can bring it tonight. And if you want to just try a single session, see if you like it. And then if you decide you can move into the membership, that's great. If you just wanted to do the single, I'm sitting with offering the single session throughout this next year just to see how it goes. Most likely we'll probably do that for those that want to jump in and out. To me, I think consistency with it is best. I'll just be straight up. If you do it consistent, I have clients that's the only time I see them is once a month at the moon clearing because that's what works for them. And they use you get a replay and you also get some tools and they use it all month long and then they come back for class again. That's how a lot of the ladies do it, or men. There's men and women in this group. So if you want to try it, I put a single link up there for tonight. You can try it. And if you love it, join us. Hopefully you will. We have a lot of good times with it. It's very guided. You don't have to know how to meditate. You don't have to know how to use your intuition or anything like that. I walk you through a lot of that kind of stuff. I keep an eye on everyone. If someone in the meditation needs a little something, I am there to help. I do some energy work on people. We have wolves that show up that are super freaking cool. They've been showing up for years and I love that. We have angels that show up. We have a bonfire within the meditation. Like we do a lot of fun stuff. So to me, it's a really powerful time to spend. It's usually about an hour beginning to end. Sometimes we go a little bit over because at the end, I like to, the meditation clearing part varies. Sometimes, most of the time, I would say it's probably a good 30 minutes, 40 minutes. And then I will bring you guys back and then we have time to process because sometimes people need a little extra support or they want to share. I love when people share because it helps other people in the group understand what they might have felt or seen or know. And so at the end, depending on how much sharing and how many questions and stuff goes on, sometimes we go a little bit over. Usually it's about an hour. So coughing's been coming up for people. Sore throat's been coming up for people. I can tell it's coming up because it's happening to me. There's people that bring their aches and pains. There's people that have emotional stuff going on. There's people that we had some stress last night. A lot of you saw my son went into the ditch, which in the Midwest happens. Like it just happens. But when you watch your kid like do it, it's awful. I'm a very fast driver and not in the winter. I turn into a really wussy grandma driver because I'm scared to go in the ditch. So getting that phone call when I'm driving, it was so strange yesterday in the most magical way. So I went out and I was working at Rock and Herbs and we had a great day. It was a little bit slow, but we were having fun with each other. It was just nice to hang out. And I started getting kind of antsy at the end of the day and I was like, I gotta go. Like I was supposed to do actually a talk at 4 and no one showed. And I was like, yeah, something about that. That's fine. Don't worry about it. And I always kind of trust that. And sure as shit, 10 minutes after I got on the road, Keaton called, Mom, we crashed. We're in the ditch. Ugh, hate that. And then he had to come out of the ditch and then he slid across 2 lanes and almost went in the other ditch. And I was like, okay, kid, you're going to give me a heart attack. Everyone's fine. But I can feel it in my body still. So I'm going to bring that to release tonight. So sometimes it's the stress, the anxiety, the depression, the scary stuff, the down in the dumps some people get with the holidays. Like people bring everything to this group and we want you to bring it. because we want you to release it. And one of the things that a lot of people suffer with is they hold it in their bodies. And so we want to really move that piece. Okay. All right. Let me see who's over here. Got Miss Jen. Hey, Miss Vicky. Good to see you, girly. Marissa and Selma. Hope you guys are doing good, Selma. Keeping you in my prayers. And Kaylin. Thank you, Darryl. Sunday. I haven't showered or nothing. I'll look prettier tonight. I'll get all ready for you. But yeah, I just really felt guided to jump on because I feel like there's either one person or 10 people or 20 people, doesn't matter. We have room that might need an end of the year full moon experience with me. So if you can join us and would like to, I normally don't have a single session available. So I put a separate link. Please join us if you want to. Those of you that are in the group, you can switch over to a year subscription if you want to and save yourself, get 2 months free. You certainly can do that. Or you can do monthly, and I don't tie any people to contracts. If you don't like it, then we will just cancel it for you. Or you can cancel it on your side too. So I don't like to hold people hostage if you don't want to be there. Sneezing, right? Yep. There's been a lot of sneezing. I've heard that with clients when I'm on the phone with them. They'll have a little sneezing thing. You're just trying to get your stuff out. What else have I been hearing about? I've been hearing a lot of the coughing and the sore throat. You can probably hear it in my voice. What else have people? A lot of upgrading. Which I like to hear about. So sometimes the upgrading is by choice. You're just choosing to get things a little nicer for yourself and investing in that piece. Some people have stuff that are breaking and then you have to upgrade. Like we were teasing Keaton because the truck he drives is Eli's truck from a week before Foster was born. So it's like 22 years old and it never breaks. And it never goes to the shop. And I was like, Keaton, you broke the unbreakable truck. And I think he felt bad. And we could give a shit about the truck. Like we care about the truck, but we care more about our kid, of course. And Haley to make sure that they're okay. But I was like, that truck just must need an upgrade. That's all, because we want it to keep going. So sometimes stuff happens because you got to move the energy, right? Yep. Explains how your day is going. Yeah. It's a big energy wise. It's a big day. Like it's funny because I feel hyper at the same time. I'd love a nap and I don't know which one to do. It's like one of those energy days. Haven't been sleeping, have had dreams all week. I don't usually sleep a ton during the full moon, but I don't usually feel tired. So, I do a lot of clearing. So if somebody is in the mood for a space clearing, prices go up in the new year. So you might want to grab one of those also in the link. And then also if you want a personal clearing, I offer those on the full moon. I offer them all the time. They're in my website, but I love to do them during the full moon. I usually do them after 9 o'clock at night because I'm not going to sleep anyways. So I love doing clearings. I do a lot of them for my mentees on the full moon too. Right, Jen? I know it's like one side I like could lay down and take a nap, and on the other side, really can't. So I am doing I like the winter months because I can do some pre-cooking. So like I can do like an egg bake and I can make a soup and I can do some stuff. So it's easy for the week because I'm working. Those of you that ordered your word of the year, that is a huge part of my week this coming week. I like to kind of batch them because once I get into the vibe of it, it's really fun. So I'm trying to get them all done before Christmas Eve. I don't know if that's going to happen. We'll see how my voice does. I've been having some throat stuff the last month. I don't know what it is. I don't know, something I'm trying to let go of. So I am trying to get that out before Christmas Eve. If not, for sure, the deadline is New Year's Eve day. They will be in your email box. Yeah, and I know I had some weird dreams last night for sure. Sandra said, I want a nap, but feeling led to meditate, and I don't usually dream unless big things are moving around. Yep, my husband's like that. I was dreaming that my kids were supposed to go on this vacation, and they didn't go because some stupid thing was broke on the plane. So my oldest made my youngest get off the plane and they missed the trip. And I was so irritated with them. It's very funny. And Eli took a nap, and our kitty Charlie that passed last year came, and he goes, guess who was in my dream and we were playing? And I'm like, oh, it had to be Charlie. He goes, yeah, we were waiting for you, and then we went on a car ride. So yeah, lots of energy in the air right now for sure. For sure. All right, friends. So that's what I want to jump on. I was just really guided to invite some people. Oh, yes, it's 7 p.m. Central. Sorry. Thank you, Becky. And actually the link that I put, Becky, it is a PayPal link. And it should work just fine. If it doesn't, just send me an email. I'll check my email on and off. And give you the Zoom link. I'll email you the Zoom link. So make sure you check your junk and spam. But it's going to be at 7 p.m. Central. Okay. The full moons, I try to do them on the full moon, but depending on my travel schedule, sometimes it's the day before, day after. So full moon tonight, 7 p.m. Central time zone. Okay. So you can sure look at the link, Becky, and if you have any troubles with it, just send me an email. My email is just jody@jodyharvela.com, or you can just message me on Facebook. I'll keep an eye on it today. Between my cooking preparations, I'm just doing housework today, but I was just pushed. So maybe you're the one that's supposed to join us, Becky. And there's room for more. So definitely join us if you'd like to, okay? All right, friends, that's what we got. 7 p.m. Central tonight. It's through Zoom, and you can come comfy. I encourage people to wear their jammies, have a little space for yourself so you don't have the TV on. Your kids and husbands aren't bugging you unless they want to join. And we usually go for about an hour, maybe a little bit over, but if you got to go, you got to go. Okay, so you can join yearly, save yourself 2 months. You can join monthly, or for tonight only so far. We might change that in the new year, but for tonight, there's a special link that you can join just for the month, or just for the night. Okay. Let me see if it will. There you go. Nope, not that one. Hold on, let me find it. Here we go. There you go. It's just paypal.me/thespiritschool/67. Okay, so if you want to join, you can pay me through PayPal. I'll get you the Zoom link, and we will be starting at 7 p.m. Central. Okay, if you have other questions, either write them in the comments or feel free to message me. Just another reminder, try to log on 5-10 minutes early to make sure you get the link and everything. If you email me or message me after 7, I usually don't go see it because I'm in the midst of teaching. That's my only thing, is try to do it beforehand. Don't ask me for the link at 7:15. I don't see it. Okay. All right, friends, that's what I got. I got to go back and make my soup and make my egg bake and get ready for the night. Okay. Have a good night. Happy full moon. Last full moon of 2025. What do you want to release? And what do you want to start bringing in? That's where our focus goes after tonight. Okay. Bye, guys.